Hello guys, it's me, JDM Dinosaur, and today in Forza Horizon 5 with the JDM Jewels Car Pack, the newest car pack for this month and for this new update that is the Cars and Coffee month. So we're gonna cover that out on this month as well with all the new vehicles. Let's start with the Toyota Cera. Quite obscure Toyota, only sold in Japan, with its really iconic doors that were pretty much the inspiration for the McLaren F1. Well, it's a front wheel drive, it sits on D-Class, not very powerful. Acceleration is kinda mid, not the best, but overall quite unique car, and it's nice to see it on a video game again. Let's continue with the Mazda Autozam AZ-1, pretty much the only key car. I'm surprised, like the driving of this thing is absolutely beautiful. It drives like a go-kart on C-Class and D-Class. You can see a lot of performance on these classes on this vehicle. And lately I was reading that this car actually in drag races is really good. It actually dethroned the Lamborghini Diablo GTR. So you have quite of a good platform to work on. Really cool car to say at least. Nice to have a key car in the game. It speaks a lot of Japan and the car culture there. Let's continue with the Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution. Well, in the game appears like a Montero because that's the American nomination of this car. One of my favorite off-roaders, because it's not very well known, is quite shadowed by obviously the Lancer Evos. Not many people know about the Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution. It's pretty much a homologation vehicle for a Dakar rally race car, and it's such an amazing vehicle. I remember this car when it was actually introduced in GTA, in its GTA made variant, and it was quite nice to have it there, and having it in a game, especially the real thing, is absolutely amazing. I'm a big fan of the Pajero Evo. I put it on C-Class cross country, and even when it has a bit of a limitation on the handling, it's a bit compromised in that area, I still gonna use this thing. It's just an absolute thing. It's a dream car for me, and well, even when it has its problems, it doesn't matter. It's just an absolute beautiful car. And lastly, the most popular vehicle to say is like the must-buy vehicle for many out there, the Nissan Stagea 260 RS. That, yes, you can actually put the front end of a Nissan Skyline that is pretty common and very famous, that you can actually make it like a Skyline wagon. And for me, it's quite cool to have another wagon on Forza Horizon 5. I don't think the Cross Turismo Taken kind of fits on this class. It's more of an EV car of its own. But having it something to compete against the AMG Hammer wagon, that is a really formidable platform on A-Class, with the Stagea, is a nice competition to have. This car kinda oversteers a bit. Probably is my tune and probably the things that I moved, but it's a really good car for handling, and it's a fun car to drive. Even when you have like the front end of the Skyline or not, it's quite cool. I will suggest that maybe something that I would like more is like more customization if you don't want the front end of the Skyline. Like there are Stageas like highly modified in terms of aesthetics without the front end conversion, to call it that way. So I would like to have more of that, but I'm not complaining. What we got is a really good platform, and having an Stagea on a game, it means a lot. Again, you're gonna see the trend out here, and it's that all these four cars are really obscured, especially in video games. The Autozam, it maybe is the most common, because like the last time I saw an Autozam being added, it was on Gran Turismo 6, and I'm talking about years ago. So The Autozam is nice to have it, and especially having such a good platform to work on, especially for tuning guys and someone that likes to push the boundaries of a vehicle. The Autozam offers that. The Estegea is pretty much an icon of its own that, let's say, is quite shadowed by, the Skyline and the Supra and all that, but is pretty beloved by Nissan enthusiasts out there. And for me, having a wagon on the game is just really, really good and really unique. Moving on to the Pajero, well, I said more than enough. I think it's one of my favorite vehicles out there, and having it on a game is a dream come true for me, and I will actually use it as much as I can for cross country. I got a bit of a cross country and rallying on Forza Horizon 5 lately, so fits in a ring for me using the Pajero. And lastly, the Serra. And even when it's like the most compromised vehicle of the pack, it's a really unique vehicle. Like, you can actually push something of this platform out. You can actually make it quite of a good front wheel drive car to compete. And even that, it kind of defends itself in C-Class, but it's just a unique car. Like, you don't see Toyota in the 90s doing something as good as this. Well, yes, you have the Supra and the Celica and the MR2 and all those really iconic vehicles, but the Serra hits different because it's just innovative. In the 90s, this car was something to actually look at, and at the same time, it was one of the inspirations for Gordon Murray to just put these really iconic doors in the McLaren F1, and it was thanks to this vehicle. Like, and it's more than enough to say one of the most famous and beloved car designers and engineers out there actually saw the Toyota Serra to get some inspiration for one of the best vehicles ever made in the 90s and for all the time. So quite cool. I love this pack. I will recommend it to get it. If you have really good platforms to work on, and if you compare it to other car packs, especially the Universal Car Pack, that is just a disappointment. Don't get that thing. Like, you can, instead of getting the Universal Car Pack, you can just get the JDM Jewels, and with another $4 pack. I will recommend the first one, with the one with the HUIR, and you got a really good deal on this. He's really, really, really good, this pack. So, and it's pretty cheap as well. So I will recommend it to get it. If you want to see more about the other car packs that were released on Forza Horizon 5, you can check them out on the Eye on the Sky. There is a playlist with all the reviews that I have done all over these months where the car packs were start being released on Forza Horizon 5, so you can just check them out. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much, and let me know in the comment section what do you think about the JDM Jewels Car Pack. What is your favorite vehicle, and if you are planning to get it or not. So just let me know all your comments in the comment section. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.